Hi Claire. Welcome to Monday Night Yoga. Hope you're well. Hatha Yoga, 7 p.m. Nice and steady. Nice steady class. Hello Linda. Welcome to Hatha Yoga, your favourite class of the week. Both dogs are here, I'm afraid. Matt's in the garden and they insist on staying with me. So I hope you're well. Hope you've had a good weekend. We've got a nice steady Hatha Yoga, just traditional, working through some poses. Hi Lauren, welcome. Hope you're well. I've had a busy day, so it's quite nice to stop and do a little bit of yoga just to try and unwind. Yeah, so hopefully it'll be nice, hopefully you'll enjoy it, and hopefully the dogs won't annoy us too much. So we'll just give everyone another minute to get online and join us if they're joining us, and then I'll get started. So we've got about 40 minutes tonight for a Hatha Yoga. So doing a pose and then countering it with a counter pose, obviously. Okay. So, yeah, we can see the mat. The dogs have gone, perfect. Okay, we'll get started. So we're going to start down on the mat in corpse pose. So we're coming feet hip distance apart, lay yourself back. The feet turned out, let them flop out to the sides. Bum flat on the mat, let your spine sit in its natural curve, so lower back is lifted up off the mat. Shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. The backs of the hands to the floor, palms facing up. Relaxing the fingers, letting the hands just loosely sit on the floor. We're going to lengthen through the back of the neck, tucking the chin under. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're just going to let the muscles relax. So on each inhale, really let the belly expand like a balloon. And on each exhale, just letting the muscles relax through the lower back, through the bum. Just focusing on your breathing. Nice long inhales and nice long exhales. So we're just focusing on the breath. Trying to switch off thoughts that are buzzing around your head. Anything that's going on that you need to think about, just put it to one side and allow yourself to just rest and quieten the mind. Okay, on your next inhale, you're going to reach the arms up overhead and lengthen through the body. So you're going to hold it there, breathing deeply. Fingertips to the wall behind you, point your toes to the wall in front of you. Pull the belly button in, lengthening your spine. And then on your next exhale, stretch the arms round to the sides and bring yourself back to your start position. Inhale again, lengthening through that body, fingertips to toes, stretching all the way through it, pulling in the belly button. And as you exhale, bringing the arms round to the sides. Keep that going. At your pace, with your breath. Really lengthening through, so we're really squeezing the thighs and bum as you stretch out, but also stretching out through the shoulders. I'm going to do one more. And then as you bring the arms back round, you're going to bring the knees up into the chest and take hold of the fronts of the shins or the backs of the knees. And we're just going to rock gently from side to side, massaging out the lower back, breathing deeply. Okay, we're going to inhale, pull the knees into your chest, and as you exhale, release one leg down. Flexing the foot of the straight leg, pointing the toe of the, flexing the foot of the bent leg, pointing the toe of the straight leg. Breathing deeply there, really pulling that knee in so you're feeling a stretch in the hip flexor. Try and relax your bum so that it allows your lower back to release. Inhale, both knees in. Exhale, release the other leg down. Again, breathing deeply there, pulling that knee in. Then inhale, come in together. And exhale, release the other leg. So just continuing to switch through those hips. In together. Exhale, release. One more on each side. And then we're going to roll up. You're going to come up onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to take the left foot back and we're going to rock forwards and backwards. Stretching through the heel, pressing out through the shoulder blades. And then we're going to take that foot out to the side and stretch backwards and forwards, sinking through each time, feeling the stretch in the inner thigh. So the foot should be pointing forwards and the sole of the foot planted on the mat. Step the foot to the front, sink forward and stretch back, lifting the toes. Really sinking deep into that stretch, lifting the toes, straightening out the leg. And then bring the hands down, we're going to twist up. And then as you exhale, opening out, inhale up, exhale down. And again, inhale up, exhale open, pulling the knee in towards you. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale open, inhale up, exhale down. Coming back to all fours, we're going to take the right foot back, rocking forwards and backwards to start with, planting the hands so you're getting movement through the wrists, but also dropping the heel down towards the floor, stretching through the back of the leg. Take the foot to the side. Plant the sole of the foot down, and we're rocking forwards and backwards, feeling that inner thigh. The sole of the foot's planted, the toes are pointing forwards. Feeling that stretch through your inner thigh as you sit back. If you can't bend onto that knee, just go as far back as you can. You'll feel your inner thigh regardless of where you're at. And then you're going to bring the foot to the front. We're sinking forward and stretching back, lifting the toe up, straightening out the leg. Keep it going. And then we bring the hands down. We take the right arm up, so inhale up, exhale, open. Pull the knee in towards you as you twist through, inhale up, exhale down. And again, inhale up, exhale open, inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale open, pull the knee in, inhale up, exhale down. Step your knee back, sit back into child's pose. Just rest in there. Allow each of the muscles to relax. Your lower back, through your hips. We're going to plant the hands down. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to lift up into puppy dog and pedal through the knees. So spread the fingers, press the palms flat, press the mat away. Inhale. As you exhale, lifting up into puppy dog, knees bent. Stretching through, pressing that chest towards your thighs. We're going to pedal through the heels. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, sit back into child's again. Just resting there, breathing deeply. Again, letting the lower back relax. Okay, so we're going to go up into puppy dog again. So spread the fingers, plant the hands, tuck the toes under, press the mat away, inhale. And as you exhale, lifting up into puppy dog, knees bent. Press the palms into the floor. Allow the chest to come towards the thighs. We're going to pedal through the knees, bringing the heels down, trying to keep that back nice and flat. And then we're going to slowly walk the feet to the hands. Plant the feet down and exhale, fold. Soften the knees, allow the torso to drape over the knees. Breathing deeply. And then slowly rolling up. Bringing the head up last. Coming up to standing. Okay. So we're going to come to mountain pose. We're going to do a salute to the sun. And then we're going to go into your mountain pose into an extended side angle. So ground through your feet, big toe, little toe, heel, press flat into the floor. Imagine you're tearing, you've got a towel on the floor and you're trying to spread them out. So we're activating the glutes. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum, pull your belly button in. Lift the ribs away from your waist, lengthening that torso, shoulders back, activate the hands, tuck the chin under. Nice deep breaths. So we're looking straight ahead, bringing the shoulder blades together behind you. From here we're going to inhale, reach high. Sending the fingertips up to the ceiling and then exhale, fold forwards. Let the head come down, letting the torso drape over the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Press the feet into the floor, lifting, flattening the spine. Exhale, hands down, set your feet back into high plank. Press the mat away, squeeze everything, inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Coming up into upward facing dog, coming onto the tops of the feet if you can, or keep your knees on the floor. Shoulders back, lengthen through the spine and the back of the neck. Tuck your chin under. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. So squeeze the bum, lift the thighs. Breathe in deeply. Let the head hang, roll the shoulders away. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your feet to your hands and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flattening out the spine, straightening the legs, pressing the toes into the floor. Exhale, hands down. Step the feet back into high plank again. Press the mat away. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, coming up into upward facing dog. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Breathing deeply. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Taking the arms overhead into a back bend. Fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale down. Reset yourself, we're going to go again. Ground through your feet. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Shoulder blades back. Activate the hands. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step your feet back into high plank. Press the mat away. Inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin down, coming up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your feet to your hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Taking the arms overhead into a back bend. And exhale down. Okay. We're going to come into an extended side angle. So we're turning the hips to the front. We're bringing the feet nice and wide. The feet pointing out straight ahead. We're going to tuck the tailbone under. So squeeze your bum, pull your belly button in. We're lifting the ribs away from your waist. Lengthening through. Shoulders back, lengthen through the back of the neck. We're going to inhale. We're going to take the arms out wide. We're going to exhale, lower the shoulders. Then inhale, turn the right foot out to 90 degrees. Inhale. As you exhale, we're bending that knee. So take a nice long stance. The knees come in to 90 degrees. The left foot can be slightly turned in, but the hips need to be facing forward, so we don't want to be coming here. We're opening out through here. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to lean over and bring the elbow to the thigh. Take the left arm up, so it's at the side of your ear, and look down to your right foot. We're lengthening, we've got a lateral bend down that side. Rotate the torso, opening the chest. You can look up to the ceiling if that's comfortable for you, or you can take your hand behind your hip and pull your shoulder back. So that allows that chest to lift up rather than caving forward over the knee. So we want to squeeze the bum, press the foot into the floor so the right foot is pressed. We're working on strengthening that torso, working on strengthening the feet and legs. Sinking through into that hip flexor, so sinking into that knee. We're coming for a 90-degree angle if that's comfortable for you. Straightening that standing leg, that long straight leg. And we're going to inhale, come up, straighten the leg, turn the feet together, and we're going to come into a forward fold. So both feet facing forwards. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back, and then exhale, fold all the way over. You can soften your knees if you need to. We're just letting that body hang. Legs still wide, so we're still working the legs. Still working the muscles in the legs. If your legs are straight, then you really feel it through your hamstrings, through the inner thighs, into your glutes. We're going to walk our hands in and slowly come back up. This time you're going to turn the left foot to 90 degrees, hips facing forwards. Inhale, take your arms out. Exhale, lower your shoulders. Inhale, tuck the bum under, pull the belly button in. As you exhale, we're bending to the left. So the left knee is bending. We're going to inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, bring the left elbow to the knee. Take the right arm over to the side of your ear. Look down to the floor if that's comfortable. Sorry, look up to the ceiling. If it's not comfortable, look down to the floor. Arm up overhead. Try not to allow that chest to tilt. You can take your hand behind your hip and open up the chest that way. Adjust yourself each time, so come in a little bit deeper if you can, so you come into a 90-degree knee on that left side. Pressing the feet into the floor, nice and solid in that side angle. From there, we're going to inhale, come up. Arms out, turn the feet so that they're both pointing forwards. Exhale, fold forwards. Into a wide-legged forward fold. Soften the knees if you need to. Walk the fingertips through the legs, looking to the wall behind you. Let your head hang, feeling the neck lengthen. Breathing deeply. If it's comfortable for you, straighten those legs. Weight into your toes. Let the torso hang. We're going to walk the hands in. We're going to just walk the feet in slightly, turning the feet out to a 45-degree angle. And if it's comfortable for you, you're going to come down into a toddler squat. Bring your hands to prayer, lift the chest, flatten the back, look forward. Nice deep breaths. Bringing the heels to the floor if it's comfortable. If not, you can be on your toes or pop a block under the heel to just give you a little bit more space. We're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to fold over, allowing the spine to curve, allowing the head to come down. We're going to bring the hands to the floor, straighten out the legs, keeping that torso draped down, keeping the head hanging, and then slowly we're going to roll up, coming up to standing. Okay, we're going to do a nice tree pose. So we're coming into your mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. Big toe, little toe, heel press flat into the floor. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Lift your shoulders. Bring the shoulder blades back and down. Activate the hands. Lengthen through your neck. We're going to inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to lift the heel of the left foot and bring the weight onto the right foot. We're not letting that hip collapse. So pressing the right foot into the floor, squeezing your thighs, squeezing your bum. Nice deep breaths. We're going to bring the left heel to the right ankle. Toe still stays on the floor, and we're going to open the knee. So if you're happy here, this right leg should be adjusting all the time. You can bring your hands to your hips, or you can bring your hands to prayer and take them overhead. If you want to go a little bit more into a balance, we're going to lift the arch of the foot onto the calf. Keeping the standing leg solid, keeping the bum tucked under, the belly button pulled in. We're pushing the knee out to the side, shoulders back and down. Again, you can come to prayer and take the hands overhead. Breathing deeply. If you want to and you've got that balance, you can lift the foot to above the knee so that we're not pushing on the knee joint. Coming into that tree pose, so the higher up your leg, the more this hip opens. So we're trying to push the left knee backwards. So we're really opening through the hips. I've lost it now. Focus. Keeping that standing leg solid. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears so we're not scrunched up if you've got your hands overhead. Take the arms wide, release the feet and walk out the legs. That's standing like the right leg will have been doing lots of hard adjusting and balancing. So just flexing through the ankles. You can circle that ankle if you want to. And then we're going to come back to mountain pose. So back to back into mountain pose, so grounding through the feet. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Shoulder blades back and down. Breathing deeply, focus. We're going to inhale and we're going to bring the weight onto the left foot, lifting the right heel. Don't collapse through the left leg. Keep it strong. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the bum. Pressing the foot into the floor. From there we're going to open the knee, bringing the heel to the ankle. If you want to stay here, take the hands to prayer and overhead, coming into that tree pose. Or if you want to go into more of a balance, bring the foot so the arch of the foot is over the calf muscle, not collapsing into the left hip, keeping everything strong. Tuck the bum under, pull the belly button in. Again, taking the hands overhead, coming into your tree pose. If you've got that and you want to, lift the foot higher than your knee joint. So we're not pushing the foot into the knee joint. The right knee goes out towards the back of the room. I'm not very balanced today. Focusing, keeping space around the ears. So we're not scrunching the shoulders up to the neck. Just keeping nice and focused there, really holding that standing leg strong. The ankle working, the toes pressing into the floor. Breathe deeply. Inhale, release. Releasing the feet and just walking out those legs. Okay, we're going to come into a forward fold, straight legged forward fold first. So ground through the feet hip distance apart. We're going to bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lengthen, pull the belly button in. Lengthening through the back of the neck, shoulder blades together. As you exhale, we're hinging at the hip. Nice flat back position, legs straight. If you're leaning back, press the toes, press the weight into the toes so we're coming more upright. From here, inhale, lengthen the torso, and then exhale, folding forward. Soften the knees if you need to. We're going to come to an active fold. So ideally we want those knees straight. You can soften them slightly, but you should feel your hamstrings. It shouldn't be painful. If it's painful, soften the knees. So we're lengthening the torso, and as we exhale, we're bringing the hands to the ankles, taking the hands behind towards the calves. And as you exhale, as you release the air out of your body, we're allowing that torso to come closer. Pulling the body in towards the knees. Let the head hang, let the neck relax. Breathing deeply. So we're holding that nice and strong. It's an active fold. Press the feet into the floor. Use the hands, use the arms to pull the body into those knees. Looking at the wall behind you. Trying to relax the lower back. Trying to deepen that stretch each time. Inhale. And then as you exhale, soften the knees. Let the hands come down, drape the torso over the knees, letting the head hang. We're bringing the body down into a child's pose, sitting back on the heels, forehead down, resting there. Nice and controlled. Breathing deeply, relaxing the muscles. And then coming back to all fours. We're going to come into a plank pose. So this is strengthening and increases your core, releases any tension. So spread the fingers. The hands should be directly under the shoulders and they should stay there. We're going to come into extended plank. So it's on the hands. If you're struggling with your wrists, you can come onto the elbows. But again, the elbows want to be directly under the shoulders. So lengthen the arms, and then we're going to take the legs back. We're going to bring the feet to hip distance apart, and we're going to start on the knees. We're going to push the knees back so that the hips are flat. So your shoulders are directly over your hands and your hips are flat. We're going to squeeze the bum, pull the belly button in and pull the tailbone under. So we're stretching through there. We're nice and solid. We're lengthening the neck. So squeeze the bum, widen the shoulders. So we're widening that chest. Breathe deeply. So you can stay here if you want, as long as everything's working, engaging those glutes, or you can tuck the toes in, inhale, and as you exhale, lift it up. So pull the belly button in so that your lower back isn't dipping. We don't want to be stuck up here, and we don't want to be dipped down here. We want nice, solid, neutral spine, even breathing. Pressing the mat away, making sure we're not collapsed through the shoulders. The core should be doing the work. You're going to squeeze your thighs. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees down. We're going to hold it here on the knees. Again, keeping the bum tight, keeping the belly button pulled in. Widen the shoulders, pull the belly button in. Breathe deeply. And then inhale. Coming back, sitting back into child's pose. Forehead down, relaxing those wrists. Relaxing the core. Releasing the abdominals and the lower back. Breathing deeply. Coming up, and we're going to sit back onto your bum. Bring your feet out in front of you. We're coming to staff pose or dandasana. So, sitting on your bum, you should feel your sit bones. We're going to lengthen through the legs. So we're going to lift the toes up. The knees are slightly bent for now. When we really go into staff pose, we're going to start to press the knees into the floor. So you might sit, naturally you might sit slumped over. We're going to think about lengthening. So we're going to lift the toes and we're going to lift the chest. We're going to take the hands so that you're on the fingertips either side of your hips and bring the elbows back. So we're working on that posture. Lift the chest up. My back is nice and straight. So we're trying not to sit like this. We want to be really pulling the shoulder blades back, pulling the belly button in, lengthening through that torso. We're going to inhale And you're going to squeeze your thighs, press the knees into the floor, lift that chest. Breathe in there deeply, holding that pose, really strong pose. Inhale, as you exhale, release. Let the torso drape over. And then we're going to come back, lift up, sit up nice and tall, bring the hands flat, and we're going to lean back. So we're leaning back, the fingertips are pointing towards your bum. We're going to lean back and we're going to bend, bring the feet to the floor, and we're bending the knees. So we're going to come into boat pose. So do this, work to your level. So squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, pull the belly button in. We're lifting the sternum, we're bringing the shoulder blades back. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to lift one foot and then the other. If you can't do that, we're going to bring the elbows, come onto the elbows, and we're going to lift one foot and then the other. So you're either on your elbows or on your hands. Once you're there, if you need to, do it one at a time. So one foot on the floor, holding it there, then lower it, lift the other. Or you bring both feet up, and if that's comfortable for you, pull the belly button in, and we're taking the hands out in front. You can straighten the legs, coming into full boat pose, holding it there, breathing deeply. If you need to, you can hold onto the backs of the knees. So we're working this core. Breathing deeply. We're going to inhale, sit up, bring the feet forward and fold over. So it really works on your abdominal strength. Various levels of that allows you to work up to that full Navasana, which is boat pose. Okay. We're going to come into a cross-leg position, and we're going to come into a seated twist. So sit comfortably in cross-legged if it's comfortable for you. Otherwise you can sit straight-legged or with your knees slightly bent. We're sitting on the sit bones. Inhale, reach high. And as you exhale, we're twisting over to the left. The right hand comes to the left knee, and we twist through and look over the left shoulder. Fingertips just lightly touching the mat behind you. If you can lift the hand off, then that works that core a little bit more. Each out breath, you're just twisting a little bit deeper. Keep both sit bones on the floor, breathe in. We're using this knee to pull the torso round. Inhale, reach to centre. Exhale, fold forwards. Let the torso drape over, let the spine bend. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen through, and as you exhale, left hand to right knee. Take the right arm over and look over the right shoulder. Breathing deeply. On each exhale, you're trying to deepen that breath. Making sure you're sat up nice and tall, not leaning on the back hand. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold over. going to roll back, bringing the knees into the chest, just rocking gently from side to side, massaging out the lower back. The closer you pull your knees into your chest, the more you get a stretch in that lower back. We're going to release the knees down, coming back to corpse pose, so feet out at hip distance apart. Let your spine sit in its natural curve, so the lumbar, the lower back is lifted slightly off the mat, so you're in your natural curved position. Palms facing upwards, lengthen through the back of the neck. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, relax the muscles, relaxing from the feet. Relax the toes, let the feet flop out to the sides. Breathe in deeply. Relax the thigh muscles. Stop clenching your bum. Release it. Into the lower back. Try and relax the belly. Try and relax the lower back. Releasing any tension through the shoulder blades. Let them sit comfortably on the mat. Shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Relax your fingers and your hands. Focusing on your face, releasing all of your facial muscles. Unclenching your jaw, unfurrowing your brow. Breathing deeply. Nice long inhales and nice long exhales. Just allowing the body to rest and relax. Not helpful, Spencer. Not helpful. From there, we're going to inhale, take the arms overhead. Bring the knee up. As you exhale, we're turning over onto the right side, coming into the fetal position. And then when you're ready, slowly lift yourself up, bringing yourself round into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to prayer and namaste. So bow forward. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel the benefit. I apologise for the dogs getting involved. I am back on Wednesday at 12 o'clock noon for some energising yoga. You can do any of my videos, they're all still on the Facebook page, so if you want to do some of the videos, then just go on, choose a video and have a go. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm back 12 o'clock on Wednesday and then 8 o'clock on Friday morning. Please let me know if you do any of the videos. Let me know if there's an area that you want me to focus on and I'd be happy to have a look at it for you. Namaste, thank you so much. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening.